If you're just joining us, please check the Zoom chat for your Nearpod link. I'd like to see every single friend in there. And let's get started. All right, guys, out of the chat for now. And here we go. What's our promise? Who's our promise keeper? Who's our promise helper? Ava, go for it.
Participate, be respectful, on time, microphones muted, include full name in chat, stay seated, eyes on me.
Eyes on me. Very nice. And oops, wait a minute. It's going through it again. Where is today? Oh, okay, go for it. What's today?
Today is April Wednesday.
April. Oops, let's try again. Wednesday, April
12th, Wednesday, 2023.
Beautiful. See the little yellow box here? This is a nice way to kind of remember. Today is Wednesday, April 12th, 2023. And so I know I kind of caught you off guard with all the things flashing, but that's a good way to say it. You can also write it, guys, with the date code 4/12/2023. All right. So April birthdays. Thank you, Ava. Ava, Leon, Avery, Addie, Dr. Tyler, Mackenzie. Guys, look at them giving you some monkey claps. Happy birthday. April is almost halfway done. We're going to celebrate all month long. Look at our awesome Zoom promise keepers. So Lucas, he doesn't just unmute and say whatever he wants. He waits to be called on. That's respectful and following the rules. And Madison for amazingly detailed responses. You should have seen the last thing I saw from her last assignment. Like I said, she was adding additional facts and details to support, which we're going to talk about a little bit more in times to come. Arya, working hard, keeping up with all her assignments. Great job. So what are we doing today? Today we're going to Nearpod. We're going to talk about something completely different, and this is to benefit your writing. So I'm going to stop sharing and meet you over in the Nearpod, where we're going to learn a little strategy to help you extend and lengthen your writing. Oh, I hear somebody unmuted. Can you please check your mute buttons? Please, pretty please. Make sure everybody's muted. Who doesn't have their little mute button on? Check it, check it. Okay, I did it for you. Now, today we're going to talk. 12 friends in. Hello, everybody. Look how many friends are here in the Nearpod today. I have Mackenzie. Hello. I have Emmy. Hello. Addie. Hello. Ben. Olmo. Hello. Leon and Arya. Hello. Isaac, Asa, Marvin, Ava, Ruby, and Carter. A big hello to every single one of you guys. We're going to talk about how to extend and improve your writing by using adjectives. So let's talk about what an adjective is. What is an adjective and how can I use adjectives in my writing? Arya thinks she knows. Wait. Go to the poll and tell me what you think you know about adjectives first. How much do you already know about adjectives? I know a lot. I can explain. B, I know a little bit. Heard it before. C, what's an adjective? Okay, so this is your opportunity to tell me, to test your thinking. What do you already know? Thank you for being honest. I appreciate it. By the time this lesson is done, you not only will know what an adjective is, but you will be able to understand how to include it in your writing to improve it and make it longer. Okay. Everybody, eyes on the screen, throw them at the screen, glue them on the screen. What is an adjective? Guys, there are different types of words. Has anyone ever told you that before? Yeah, we categorize words. There are different types of words that we use in sentences. An adjective is part of a speech that helps to describe a noun. It can describe a person, a place, or a thing. And that's what we're going to practice today. You guys need to know that an adjective can be added to describe a noun. Okay, so we're going to talk lots more about it, but let's flip through. Describe. What does describe mean? Describe means to tell about it. I'm going to tell about it. I see a blue shirt. Someone's wearing a blue shirt. Point to your blue shirt if you're wearing a blue shirt. I just described your shirt. Oh, I got it. Somebody has curly hair. What kind of hair? Curly. Point if you got curly hair. Point to your curly hair. I don't have curly hair. So I just described your hair. So describe means to tell about. Okay. Now, keep going. It gives you information. Oh, you're going to love this. I'm going to go to the store and buy meat. I'm going to go buy meat. What kind of meat, Mom? I don't know. Meat. Meat. The kind you eat, meat. But Mom, I don't like all kinds of meat. What kind of meat are you going to buy? I don't know. Meat. Don't you want her to describe it? Don't you want some information about what kind of meat? Maybe you don't like turkey, or I don't know, maybe you don't like pork. You don't eat pork. I don't know. But if she doesn't give you that information, you won't know what you're eating. One time I went to a restaurant, guys, true story, and they said, this is Canadian meat. And we said, well, yeah, but what animal is it from? They wouldn't tell us. We had no idea where it came from. Now, what is a noun? A noun is either a person, a place, or a thing. Point to a thing in your room. Point to it, quick. Point. Okay, now point to a person. Any person you see. Okay, and think about a place. Where's a place? Just think about a place you could go to. The park, the pool, New York City. Those things are grouped, those words are grouped in categories called nouns. Most sentences have a noun in them, okay? I'm going to go to the what? Oh, you want me to name a place? How about the store? That's a noun. Okay, we also have pronouns. This is a super fast, quick overview of a pronoun. The words he, she, it, I, we, you, they. Those are examples of pronouns. They explain who, but without giving the full name. And parts of speech are the different categories we use. Oh, almost done. We have one more. We have our action words. In a sentence, we explain who, what, and where. Okay? So what and what they're doing. Oh, I forgot what they're doing. So let's say that, I don't know, Asa is going to go in his pool, but what's he going to do there? Swim. That's the verb. We need to have an action in our sentences, and verbs are called actions. They describe what the noun does. All right, run, jump, fly. So quickly, now that we've gone over all the different parts of speech so far that we know, I'm going to read each box and you match it up. A noun is a word that names a person, a place, or a thing. Second one, we use speech to communicate. Third one, a pronoun, he, she, it, I, we, you, they. They take the place of a noun. They don't say the name, but they tell who. Fourth one on top, we can get information by asking questions. Huh? Where's that question mark? Fifth one on top, adjectives. That's our lesson today. Describe and tell about nouns. Next one down, the verb, the action. It's an action verb. It's a word that means you're doing something. And the last one at the bottom, this one's easy. Hard, round, gray. 3 adjectives that describe this object. Match it up. Hard, round, gray. Okay. So this one matches pronouns. Oh, look, pronoun, pronoun. I'm going to match up those two. Hard, round, gray. Those are adjectives that describe the rock. Verb. Oh, look at You can drive a car, you can smile, you can draw, you can listen, you can fly on an airplane. Those are all actions you can do. If you can't do it, it's not an action. Information questions. How do we get information? We ask questions, guys. All right, the next one's speech. Oh, look at all the speech bubbles. We use speech to communicate. We talk to each other. We're going to do a lot more of that in just a moment. Adjectives describe nouns. Look at the bottom one. They have different ways that we describe the light, the coffee, the leaf. Those describe them. They tell about them. And the last one, the noun, person, place, thing, cat, hamburger, water. We're not telling about it. We're just saying what it is. Okay. How'd we do? Nice. Let's move on. Great job knowing your different parts of speech. What we're going to do now is we're going to visit a candy store. So get ready. Oh boy, you better have your toothbrushes after this. On the next slide, we're going to go on a field trip to visit a candy store. As we explore, I want you to think about how you would describe the candy store. Ready? Take a walk around. Ooh, whoa. Does that look like a happy place to go to? Hi, Desiree. Look at all the candy. How would you describe that store? How would you describe the candy? Ooh, on the next slide, you're going to name a few adjectives. So here's an example. This is my little example. You ready? It is a busy candy store. So, or if I just wanted to describe the candy, I can zoom in. Ooh, chocolate candy. What kind of candy? Chocolate describes it. Crunchy describes it. Sweet describes it. What other words can you think of? Ready, set, go. Type in any adjective that describes either the candy or the candy store. It's thinking. So slow. It got too much candy and Nearpod got tired. It needs a nap. Yay, here it comes. Now I can see your stuff. Give me a word or two. Munchy, sweet, chocolate, busy. Wow, those are fantastic. Can I have some more? Adjectives describe nouns. Oh, it tells about the candy. Sweet. Oh, what's that one going to look like? What word would you use, Mackenzie? Small. Oh, that's a great one, Addie. I like that. I noticed that too. It was a small candy store. Colorful. Ooh, that's a good one. You guys did great on that one, both Emmy and Ben. Colorful. Yep. Arya, give me a word. Chocolate. Chocolate candy. Chocolate candy. Oh, I saw the Rambo candy too. What else? What else? Yeah, naming it. A color could describe something, right? Minty. Ooh, crunchy chocolate, busy store. Couple more, five more seconds. Oh, what word would you use, Asa? Sweet? Chocolate? Mm-hmm. All right, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's move on. You guys did an amazing job. Won't have time to look at everyone, but I'm seeing some great adjectives. Parts of speech, let's review. We're going to watch a quick video about adjectives, and we're going to notice how and when each part of speech is used. And we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on the other parts of speech, like nouns and verbs, which you should know pretty well by now. It's the adjectives that we want to add to our sentences to make them more interesting and longer. Okay. We're not going to watch the whole thing. Let's do it. Thinking. Parts of speech. Parts of speech. Think about categories. Okay. When you like in science, when you are sorting, Okay, so if you took all the words out of a sentence, you could sort them into categories. All these belong in the verbs. All these belong in the nouns. All these words are pronouns. So I don't know that it's going to play. Might be stinky like that. Let's skip it. Okay, let's skip. Will this one play? Yay, Jack Hartman. What is an adjective? Let's hope it plays.
Jack Cartman!
Kids Music Channel.
What is an adjective? What is an adjective?
Uh-oh.
Check it out. An adjective is a part of speech that makes reading and writing more exciting for you and me. Listen, here's how it works. Adjectives and nouns, they work together to help make your reading and writing so much better. You've got to have a noun like teacher, house, or door. Then the adjective describes the noun and tells you more. Mommy is a noun that is a person.
Hi, Mommy.
Now let's say some adjectives that describe and tell you more about the mommy. She is a good mommy.
Oh, guys, put it in the chat. How would you describe your mommy? I'm going to say mine is sweet. What's a good adjective to describe your mommy? One word, one word, one word. Is she cuddly? Is she nice? How would you describe her? Is she pretty? She's smart? She's good? Thank you, Asa. What other adjectives can you think? Nice. Aw. Think about all the adjectives. How would you describe your mommy? Kind. Oh, nice and kind. I love that, Isaac. Good and nice. Smart. Excellent. Sweet. Ooh, they're coming in so fast. Fun. Oh, Ruby, that's awesome. I think my boys would describe me as silly sometimes. Do you agree? Mm-hmm. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get back to it.
She is a funny mommy.
Mm-hmm.
She is a kind mommy. She is a sweet mommy.
Aw.
Good, funny, kind, sweet.
Okay, stop and look at that sentence. If I took out the adjective, I ripped it out of the sentence, it would just say, she is a mommy. But if you add an adjective in, you can describe her. It tells more information about what you think, okay? All right, let's skip to the next part. Maybe. All right, read each sentence. I'll help you. Circle the word in each sentence that you think is a good describing word. The first sentence says, the child squeezed the wet sponge. The child squeezed the wet sponge. What word describes the sponge? Next one. The candy is sweet. How's the candy? Is there an adjective there? Yeah? Okay, how about the third one? There are 6 crayons in the box. What described the crayons, guys? The number 6 tells about it. How about the fourth one? The book was long. What word described that book? That's the adjective. Last one. There is rough bark on the tree. So just for laughs, let's do this. In number 1, I'm going to underline the noun. I'm going to X out the verb. I'm going to underline the other noun. And then I'm going to circle the adjective. Wet. Wet describe the sponge. How'd we do? How'd we do recognizing adjectives in sentences? Oh, yeah. Sweet, wet, 6 long, rough. Nice job. Asa and Addie, Emmy, great work. I love it. Yeah, did you know colors and numbers? Colors and numbers are adjectives if they describe a noun. Fantastic. Okay. Bark is a noun because you think about what it is on the tree. Bark is the noun. It's not a verb. Trees don't bark, so it's not doing anything. It's the tree bark. And so bark would not be an adjective. It would be the noun, and it would be, the adjective would be rough. Okay, so rough describes the bark. Okay, great work, guys. That was fabulous. Let's go on. We're going to review the next slideshow to learn about adjectives that tell what kind and describe, and what kind and how many of a noun. As you read, think about the noun the adjective is describing. Okay. All right, who wants to tell me what's wrong with the pencil? Mackenzie. How would you describe it?
It's cut in half. It's broken.
It's broken. Guess what? It is a broken pencil. Nice work. Who wants to do another one?
It's still yellow and it's like still like a hard pencil.
Wait, you just described a color too. Wait a minute.
Broken.
It's broken and it's yellow. So she gave me 2. Is there a third one? Who can read that third one? Ava? It says it is broken pencil.
Sharp. It's still like a sharp pencil.
Nice work. So if I ripped those 3 adjectives out of those sentences, do you know what the sentences would just say? It is a pencil. It is a pencil. It is a pencil. If I add the adjectives in, not only does it lengthen the sentence, it makes it longer, but it describes the pencil so people can understand. Almo, go for it.
The skateboard has 4 wheels.
Awesome. Numbers can be adjectives.
2 orange stripes.
Wonderful. There are 2 in that last sentence. 2 is a number and a color, orange. So it actually has 2 describing words, 2 adjectives. Who wants to do the next one? Ruby.
There are a few muffins, and the muffins have many blueberries.
Great. So the adjectives describing the muffins are few and many. So the number, the quantity, the value is another way to describe something, or describe a noun. Who wants to do the last one? Ooh, Emmy, you got fluffy stuff. Go ahead. I want to hear Emmy read this. Go ahead. The
fluffy cat walks away. The cat is fluffy. The cat is definitely fluffy.
It sure is.
The skateboard actually has 4 stripes, 2 at the end and 2 in the middle.
Oh, very nice. Thank you, my love. Awesome job, Emmy. Guys, did you notice that if we didn't have those adjectives in, not only are we missing information, but the sentences become too short. So now, on this next slide, when it thinks about it, we're going to understand how adding an adjective or 2 makes the sentence more interesting. That's all we're going to do right now, if it plays.
All right, our lesson for today is expanding complete sentences.
Expanding.
A sentence
making it longer.
Is a group of words that tells a complete thought.
Mm-hmm.
You can expand a sentence by adding an adjective. Remember, an adjective are details. So right now, I have complete sentences written in front of me, but you'll notice there's a big, huge space right here. I want to take this complete sentence and I want to expand it by adding a detail. So let's talk about our detail options first. Details are adjectives. Remember, adjectives describe things.
Keep watching. Keep watching with your eyeballs.
By its size. Is it big? Is it small? Is it tiny? Is it large? You can also describe things by color.
Oh, remember we said
red?
that.
turquoise? Is it green? Other ways to describe things. Think of your 5 senses. What does it feel like? Is it
texture.
soft? Is it hard and bumpy? Is it smooth? So touch, or what does it
Texture.
feel like?
No, texture. We know that, right?
Other adjectives you could describe the way something tastes. Does it taste sweet?
Remember she said your 5 senses.
Is it salty? Maybe it's spicy. So these are all of the ways you can describe a sentence and expand upon it. So
And
let's
numbers
go back
too.
to these
Numbers
sentences
too.
we had here before.
All right, guys, you ready? Let's have a little bit of fun. Okay. Who can think of an adjective that we would add to I have a blank dog? Oh, let's see. Carter. One word. Carter.
I have a black dog.
Beautiful. Color describes the dog. Excellent adjective. Let's go to, Carter, pick somebody quick. Let's do 3 people.
Ava.
Who's the next one? Ava. Okay, stop there. Ava, go for it. Thank you, Carter.
I have maybe a beautiful dog.
Oh, I love that. I do too, although he's kind of funny looking, but he's so cute. All right, so beautiful. Excellent. All right, thank you, Ava. Call the next person.
Let me see some people's hands. Mackenzie.
Okay, Mackenzie. Where'd she go?
Sorry, I thought I was unmuted.
Okay, go for it.
She has a large box.
Oh, do the dog one. It's fun.
Okay.
I have
have a small dog.
a small dog. That's wonderful. Thank you. Mackenzie, call a, how about a boy? You haven't heard one since Carter. Look at all those great hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Isaac. I was thinking him too. That's great. Go, Isaac.
I have a big dog.
Wonderful. Guys, did you know that you can add more than one adjective? Wait for it, because you're going to see the magic of multiple adjectives. Let's move on. Now that you have an idea, I want you to compare the stories. Okay, can I tell you 2 little stories? So cuddle up and listen. We have story number 1, and then I'm going to read this next version of the story, the second part, or like the version number 2 of the story. And I want you to, we're going to discuss which one's better and why. How's that? Okay. Listen. It was night. I heard a sound at my window. I got up to look. I opened the blinds and gasped. 2 eyes were looking back at me. It was my cat. He was locked outside and wanted to come inside. I let him in, and he cuddled in bed with me. Okay, that was version number 1. Listen to version number 2. Okay, here we go. It was a cold, dark night in March. I heard a gentle scraping sound at my window. I slowly opened the wooden blinds and gasped loudly. 2 huge green eyes were staring sadly back at me. It was my silly old tabby cat. He was accidentally locked outside and desperately wanted to come inside. I let him in the house, and he cuddled in my warm, cozy bed with me. Okay, are you guys ready to discuss? Which version is more interesting? Which version is better to read? Which version is longer? And why? Why? Okay, Asa, call somebody. Let's discuss it. Asa, are you ready to call someone? We're losing time. Hurry. Who is it? Emmy? You want Emmy?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. You and Emmy, talk about it. Which version was better and why?
Second one. Definitely, because like the cat, it just said it did the first one's like not fun, but this one actually makes me scared.
Asa?
I
When
think
we
the
keep talking.
second one too because it shows more her details and adjectives than the first one. It doesn't describe, and the first one doesn't describe the bed, the cat, the how loud, and a gentle.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You're right. You got, hold on. You guys did awesome. You talked about how those adjectives did a very important job. They added details, didn't they? You said that? Awesome. Okay, thank you, Emmy and Asa. I'm going to go with, who else wants to talk about it? Who wants to talk about it? Which version is better and why? Almo, choose a partner. Go for it. Marvin.
Ben.
Oh, Ben? Okay.
So probably the second better version is better because the second version have more details than the other version, and the first version was shorter and didn't have too many details. People that read it said
It'll be boring, right?
it'll be very boring.
Okay. Hey, Ben,
At,
do you want to add to that?
Adverbs or adjectives and that stuff.
Thank you, love. Ben, do you want to talk about it too?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and I think it also need the original need words like gentle, slowly, but loudly, to huge green, sadly, silly, old, tabby, accidentally, desperately, warm and cozy, I need added to make it better.
Thank you,
Make it
guys.
more fun.
Wonderful. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Okay, so we decided that by just simply adding adjectives to describe the nouns in our story, it made it longer, it made it more interesting, it gave more details and information, just easy little words. But I also want to point something out. Some of these words are adverbs. Can you find the adverbs? The ly words? Anybody see any ly words? The ly on the end, those are adverbs. They also describe not just the noun, they can describe the action that's happening. So don't be afraid to use both adjectives and adverbs. Okay, let's wrap it up. Where are we at? Ooh, we have 6. Oh, okay, this is a fun activity. Listen and draw. In box number 1, draw a picture of what you see in your head when I read the first story. And then in box number 2, which is the yellow box, draw a picture of what you visualize when I read the second story. Ready? Guys, go to the blue box and draw exactly what I say. The man is walking near the trees. So what do you picture in your head when I say the man is walking near the trees? Draw that in the blue box. You have 15 seconds. Go to box number 2. Carter, hold on 2 seconds. I'll come into you, okay? In box number 2, draw this. The short sad man is slowly walking near the towering burned trees. The short, sad man is slowly walking near the towering burned trees. That's what you should draw in the yellow side. I want you to compare the two pictures that you drew to see how adding adjectives or adverbs can make the story more interesting. Okay, Carter, go for it. What were you going to say?
So on the second one, to add a little bit more detail, what I imagined in my head is he's in like a park and there's like a fire and it burned down some of the trees.
Would you
And
have
he was
known
just-
that in the first version or the second version?
The second version, because in the
Right.
first version you never explained about any fires in the tree.
Yeah, I didn't say how the man looked. I didn't say
Yeah.
what the trees looked like. I didn't tell anything, no details, just a man near a tree. But in the second version, I added and peppered and sprinkled in all sorts of adverbs and adjectives to help describe. Oh, look at Emmy's, to describe the situation, the scenario, the picture better. Wonderful. So your first picture, look at Addie's first picture. It's the guy near a tree. Second picture, now we know he's sad. Now we know that he's slowly walking. Now we know that the trees, there was a fire and they're very tall trees too. Good work, guys. By adding adjectives, it makes the story more interesting. When you read a book today, look for adjectives. See how the author made it more interesting. We're going to skip this section. These are just words where you places where you can add adjectives to describe nouns. So when you work on this on your own, which I hope, you can practice that. But we have a quiz. Get ready for the quiz. All right, you ready? This is parts of speech quiz. First question. Which of the following tells what an adjective is? An action word, a describing word, or a person, place, or thing? An adjective describe. I know the answer. Okay. I remember what Mrs. Cruz said. Adjective describes. Okay. Number 2. Which of the words in the sentence is an adjective? Look at all 3 words. Which one describes something? Round, hit, ball. I hope you get that one. Okay. Next one, number 3. Which word in the sentence tells what kind of cookie? 4 chewy or cookies? Oh, I see. The child ate 4 chewy cookies. There's the sample. What kind of cookies did they eat? Did they eat 4 chewy or cookies? That's a tricky question. It doesn't want to know how many. It wants to know what kind. Oh, I got you, Miss Cruz. I got to read that question better. Number 4, which word in the sentence tells how many? There were 2 short flowers in the vase. How many? That's an adjective. The value or quantity is an adjective. Number 5, what does the word furry describe in this sentence? Ready? Read it. Furry what? Street, down, or bunny? Make sure you read the sentence. How'd we do? Nice. Ooh, look at all those green. It's a sea of green. If you didn't get everyone right, please remember that you are going to receive this link. Practice this on your own. Guys, how confident do you now feel understanding what adjectives are, using adjectives? How confident do you now feel following today's lesson? Ooh, look at that. Who's going to add adjectives to their writing today? If you write any sentence, stop and think about how you can describe something in your sentence better. Okay? And you can work on this on your own. You can talk to your learning coaches, do the dance, We are all done. And by the way, we have small groups. It's a very short small group again today. And I'll see you in just a few minutes, okay?